Oh man, let's get back to actually this game. I struggle at intros. Okay, so now the stage is gone. Alright. That changes things a little bit here. March 29th, 10:12 a.m. Here we are again. Let's hope we can find something this time that'll finally reveal the truth behind it all. Although that might be easier said than done.
There's nothing left to investigate!
Judge Gavale's deduction yesterday.
There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there? In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. And at some point during the show, tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint?
Had Knight's body really been thrown down the well? The answer to that question will surely show us the way forward. But before we begin, I should tidy up my organizer a little. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Hey, yo, what? Okay, Mr. Canis's bell. Chisel.
This bell is the same as the one on Helmut's collar, right?
Yes. The bell is something of a trademark from Mr. Canis.
An assassin with a trademark. You'd think he'd want to stay anonymous.
Isn't that true of great thieves, too?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you don't know anything about great thieving, do you? Great thieves are only great because they stand out from the crowd.
And what's in it for a thief to stand out like that, other than to try to attract the police's attention?
Mr. Edgeworth, did you have a stutter?
How did you read my mind? Anything else of value? Oh. Mr. Canis hid this chisel in his dog's mouth.
Do you think it's our murder weapon, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's too early to tell, but the fact that blood was found on it is certainly incriminating. At the very least, it's not something we can discount as unrelated to the case. Well, I just needed to look at it anyway. Let's see. I'm guessing this is it. Victim, Bronco Knight, age 24. Stab wound to the throat, instant death, a sharp blade of some sort. Okay.
Let's see here. Huh? There's a cover on it.
A dried up slap bang in the middle of a prison. Figures it'd be locked.
Well, luckily, I'm Master Lockpicker. Want me to do my stuff?
I think not. We'll do this investigation by the book.
Come on, dummies are just stick in the mud. Whoa!
What is it, Kay?
The lock's broken. And from the looks of it, it's been broken for a long time.
If that's the case, then anyone could have thrown Knight's body down the well. So that lock has been broken for a long time. Yet it's still on there to give the impression that, oh, this thing is locked. Hell, even I fell for it. Judge Gavale's theory was that Mr. Saint carried out the murder here in the yard. And then, during the performance, he threw the body down the well.
What are you thinking, Malzarino? Plausible or no?
Ooh, why don't we see if Missile can help us out again? He'll be able to tell us if Mr. Knight's body was here and which way it went.
Good idea. I'll call Detective Gumshoe.
Gumshoe speaking.
Detective, I need your assistance. Come to the prison yard, and bring Missile with you.
You bet, sir. Gumshoe's 7 secret weapons to the rescue again, huh?
I'm fairly sure Missile belongs to the precinct. I'd also like you to bring one of our witnesses. Call the Berry Big Circus and ask Miss Regina Berry to come down here with you.
Yes, sir. I'll be there before you know it.
That's our boy.
So, what shall we do while we're waiting for Gummy? How about a quick game of hide and seek?
Fun idea, kiddo. But where exactly would we hide?
He's not seriously considering it. Your game can wait, Kay. We need to call on one of your more practical skills. I think you know the one.
Ooh, you bet I do. One crime scene recreation coming right up.
Say what now?
Oh, yes, I remember this. Oh, we're bringing this back.
Let me show you. Introducing a great thief's great secret weapon, Little Thief.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Whoa, screens appearing from thin air. This is some next level tech, little sis. Wanna talk me through the deets? What are you doing now?
I'm inputting everything we need for the simulation.
Allow me to explain. This is Mr. Thief. It's a device that can recreate crime scenes at specific moments in time based on the data you feed it.
How about I start us off with a recreation of what the yard looked like yesterday?
Good idea. That was when they were in the middle of tearing down the stage. We didn't pay much attention to the well then. Who knows? We may have overlooked something.
Leave it to me. I'll use the photo I took.
Ooh, smart thinking.
Beepity beep boop beep. That's all the data. Just gotta pump the projection power to max and... Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing. One alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Sweet but Jesus, yipes, what is this?
It's a recreation of how things were yesterday, modeling the data I gave Little Thief. This gadget was a tool used by the original Yatagarasu. But they used it to plan robberies.
Well, there's no harm in using it for something on the right side of the law now.
Ooh, but keep in mind I can only recreate what you tell it to. It can't simulate things it doesn't have data for, and if the data itself contains mistakes, then you'll wind up with those same mistakes in the recreation too.
But this particular recreation is based on Kay's photo, so we shouldn't run into any problems. That's enough preamble. Shall we get started? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget, you can examine stuff in the recreation, just like in real life. You can also present evidence to try to clear up any inconsistencies you find.
Of course. Thank you for the reminder. Now, let's take a look at that well.
The great thief's great secret weapon. Color me intrigued, Malzarino. Not exactly by the book stuff though, yeah? Using great thief doodads in an official investigation. Whoa, enough with the death stares, Chief. I'm cool, okay? I can keep a secret. Anything for the truth, am I right?
It's possible that vital evidence has already been destroyed. Without Kay's reproduction of the scene, we have no hope of finding it.
Hey, relax. Like I said, I'll just zip it and nod politely while you cats do your thing.
Thank you. That would be very helpful. Yes, this is where the circus show stage stood.
Do you think people would be interested in a great thieving show?
Yes. I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend. These chairs must have been for the audience.
Wow, I pity whoever had to put them all away.
Really? Why?
You clearly never had to fold up a bunch of boring chairs before, huh?
Oh, I have. Not personally. I've told other people to do it, though.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you gotta roll up your sleeves and help out once in a while.
I'll consider it. Sorry, I just have like the goofiest smile on my face every time I open this game up. A wicker basket. Or rather, a cart given by the wheels.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race it down a hill? Ooh! You know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs.
Where did any of that come from?
What was the name of our trunk-happy friend again?
Isaiah the Asian elephant.
Oh,
Of course, how could I forget?
not exactly inspired, though, is it? Was Miss Barry having an off day when she came up with it?
Oh my gosh, Mr. Edgeworth, not for the poor elephant herself.
Uh-huh.
Now that's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I...
Please don't. It's electrified. Oh yeah, and I've touched an electric fence before. It's not fun.
I wonder what's on the other side.
The warden's office, I believe.
I guess she likes to keep a close eye on her pets.
This facility would probably function better as a zoo than a prison. Possibly. This pond is home to Warden Lagarde's beloved alligator.
And look, those bones must be from her latest meal.
I somehow doubt an alligator could pick a carcass clean like that.
You think? I get the feeling she was rather ladylike in her own way, actually.
If you say so.
Well, I do. I kind of have a sixth sense for these things.
An interesting talent, though not one I'm particularly envious of. Okay, now let's actually look at the, what's going on over here. We should examine this area carefully. It may just hold the clue we need. We got the 30-pound weight, a rope with a stake, and pulleys. It's a metal weight of some kind. It looks like it weighs... The projection makes it a little tricky to read. Do you remember how heavy it was, Kay?
Sure, it was 30 pounds.
Ooh, that's important, okay.
What does everyone need such a heavy weight for anyway?
It doesn't seem related to the circus show at any rate. There's a sturdy-looking hemp rope lying on the ground.
Kind of reminds me of the ropes we used for playing tug-of-war in school.
The answer is no, Kay.
What? I didn't even say anything!
You were thinking it.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Damn it.
I see it also has a metal stake attached to one end.
Oh yeah, it looks like something you'd use to put up a tent.
But there was no tent, was there? In which case, what was it used for? What are a bunch of pulleys doing here? They don't seem to be, well, pulleys for... Oh, sorry, well pulleys for lifting buckets. It looks like this was designed for raising and lowering a bucket. No sign of the bucket, though.
Wouldn't it be great if we could find an alibi for Simeon?
Careful. Bringing your personal feelings into this risks introducing bias to our findings. You must keep a cool head at all times while gathering information as quickly as possible.
Oh, so that's why you go around glaring at people. You're using your icy stare to methodically analyze your tight-lipped opponents.
Do I really come across as that cold of a man? This door appears to be locked.
Want me to open it? Can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
No. If we deem it necessary, we'll simply ask for the key.
Spoil sport. That could have been my chance to shine.
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. Alright, oh, I didn't even look at the, I just realized, I didn't even look at the fucking, well itself, did I? No, I didn't. The well was behind the stage, which means there aren't many people who could have thrown Knight's body down it during the show. This is looking worse and worse for Mr. Saint.
So what do you think all the stuff around the well was used for?
Items around the well. pulley, a rope, and a weight. What were they being used for?
I can't see any of the animals needing them for their part of the performance.
Indeed. Nothing immediately strikes me as a likely purpose. We'll have to ask Miss Berry later. Then let's probably wait for her to show up. I suspect that's about all there is to find for now. Detective Gumshoe should be here soon, too. Okay, you can power down Mr. Thief now.
Sure thing. Prepare to return to normality.
Nice.
Sorry, sir. I came as quick as I could.
Ooh, Missile looks mad.
Speak of the devil.
Ah, Detective. That was indeed impressively quick.
You know me, sir. Never did like to keep you waiting.
Thanks for coming all this way too, Regina.
No problem. This seemed way more fun than rehearsal, so I ditched them for the day. It's very much appreciated. All right, Detective. Let's get started with Missile.
Yes, sir. Hey, Mizzle, over here, boy. What's the matter? Come on, boy. Come on.
Missile? What's wrong with him?
Looks like he's scared of something, sir.
Oh. Hi.
Alligator! Guess he's not a fan, sir.
Well, I doubt he'll be of much help to us like this.
Any other bright ideas, Malzarino?
Yes, actually. Miss Berry, would you mind lending us a hand? Oh, I'd love to. Just tell me what you need. Do you want me to teach Ally some tricks? Allie, sorry. I don't doubt she could do it, but nothing quite like that. I'd simply like an account of what the yard looked like during the show.
I like where this is going. You're thinking of using Little Thief again, am I right?
If you'd be so kind. Oh, wait, is this gonna be the first time Regina's gonna be seeing this?
Okay, I plugged in all the data. Firing up the simulation.
Oh my god.
Here you go. This is what the yard was like during the show.
The time at which the body was purported to have been thrown down the well. Ooh, wow, this is so amazing. It's like magic.
No magic here, just sweet, sweet data. Which is why...
Oh! I just saw the timer. The area behind the stage is missing.
Yeah, Regina said she wasn't involved in getting the stage set up. So we don't have any data on what it was like back there.
No data, no simulation, huh? Brutal.
I'm so sorry, you guys. It's all because I let Simeon do everything by himself.
No. It's all my Frilly associate's fault.
Objection, Fender!
Anyway, we've got a fresh simulation now, but we still have the other data too. I can switch back whenever you want to...
Wait, whenever you want... Oh, sorry, I had to read that properly, sorry.
I can switch back whenever you want to the recreation of them taking down the stage.
So we can examine the scene both during and after the show. And switch between the two at will. I can switch between recreations by using Y to talk with K. Now then, let's continue our investigation, shall we? Alright, let's focus on investigating this area right now. It's the pen that held Azea, the Asian elephant. Now empty as the lady herself is on stage. Right. I was more saying interesting about the fact that there's like a whole thing of apples back there. Or are those balloons?
I wonder how they got her here in the first place.
Probably by, like, carrier jet or something? What do you mean?
Well, the entrance to the yard is people-sized. And there's like a gazillion megawatts pumping through that fence. Kinda risky, no?
Not if one turned off the electricity. Oh. I guess, Why am I so stupid?
Yeah, but then all the prisoners would escape.
Through an entrance blocked by an elephant? I think not.
This is a real puzzler, all right. I'll need to give it some more thought.
She seems to be enjoying the challenge. I'll leave her to it. The basket was empty in the other recreation.
Oh yeah, but it was definitely empty in the photo I took too.
Oops, sorry. I made a mistake when I was filling you in earlier.
Oh?
That basket's for holding Azaya's food, but on the morning of the show, all the apples that were in it had vanished. Poof. I totally forgot to mention it. Sorry.
Disappearing apples. I should make a note of this. Oh, I think we found another place where a body can be hid. Duly noted.
A story of forbidden love between a tiger and an elephant. Wish I could have seen it. Wish I could have seen Sumin up there on that stage too.
Oh, he was wonderful. The way he flew off that stage.
Oh yes, that scene.
This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage. Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance.
And you're saying the crime took place during that time? Roughly, how long would you say Mr. Saint was off stage for, Miss Barry?
Let's see. I guess it was around 15 minutes.
Just as Judge Gavel said.
Isn't it pretty hairy, health and safety-wise, having an elephant fling a guy off the stage? Not at all. Azaya's very gentle.
I'm not sure it changes much if she flings him gently or roughly.
Too gentle, in fact. When we first rehearsed it, she barely nudged him. But by the end, he was flying off that stage. Not because of Azaya, though. Simeon had figured out some kind of trick, apparently. Isn't that amazing?
A trick? Do you have any idea what kind of trick?
Who, me? Oh, no. It was Simeon's big thing. I wouldn't know where to start.
Okay.
It's as bad as it looks, sir. Poor little guy's scared out of his skin.
I'd hope to have him track that scent again, but that clearly isn't in the cards now. I'm sorry, little guy.
Don't say a word, sir. I know just what you're looking for. It's written all over your face.
It is?
Missile may be temporarily out of action, but my fishing rod is good to go whenever you need it. Oh, and if you want to give the metal detector a shot, I have that too.
Thanks, Chief. I've never seen him so excited. I'll be sure to let you know if I need either of them, Detective. Well, I think we should use the fishing rod for the well.
So do you come to visit the prison often, Regina?
I sure do. I have so many little friends here. It's wonderful. And they're all such sweeties. The old faces and the new. I made a new friend only yesterday. Allie is just the cutest.
Cute? That full-grown alligator looking in the depths of the pond?
Are you sure about that? Can't help worrying you could just walk up and then... chomp! You know?
Oh, don't be silly. She'd never do anything like that. Especially since she's not doing great. I heard she hasn't been herself since yesterday. I'm so worried about her. You guys are worried too, right? Right?
Yeah, totally. Super worried, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. Super! Don't rope me into this. I fucking love that expression on Edgeworth's face whenever he freaks out, especially on the smaller version, you know? There's something about it that just tickles me. The chairs are lined up neatly for the show. Though we know there were a few empty seats during the performance.
Something about this space. The way the seats are arranged. It reminds me of a karaoke contest I entered as a kid.
You entered a karaoke contest?
I sure did, and I came in second. Even in the depths of night when no other bird dares take flight, one alone soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight.
Tell me you didn't actually sing that.
I sure did.
She did well to take second place. Or perhaps stole is more apt. Or is it more that she failed to steal first place? I'm overthinking this.
Just a little. You might be overthinking a little bit.
Oh wait, I already, okay, so apparently it's gonna be the same dialogue, okay.
That's one impressive fence. I'm sure I could climb it if I...
We already went over this. It's electrified.
You remember how Little Thief works, right?
Yes, it creates a simulation I can interact with and investigate like a real crime scene.
That's right. Just go around and poke at anything you find interesting. Oh, but don't forget that if the inputted data is wrong, then the recreation will be wrong too. If you see something weird, try presenting evidence to clear it up.
Right. Actually, I'm still not very familiar with the new feature you mentioned.
It's nothing complicated, but it lets you switch between different recreations. So, the two we've got programmed in right now are... the scene as it was during the show 2 days ago, and when they were tearing down the stage yesterday.
I should remember to talk with Kay again if I need to switch recreations. Well, let's switch.
Alright, you want me to change the recreation to yesterday's stage teardown? Nice. Here you go. This is how things looked when they were taking down the stage.
Okay. Gumshoe.
Don't say a word, sir.
Can you give me the... Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute! Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so... there's a pulley system, right? So, if you tie the weight to one part of the rope, and have that be on one end, then have the other end be attached to... oh, whoops, wrong button, sorry. Have the other button be attached to, or the other end of the rope attached to Simeon. So whenever he tricks, I guess, Isaiah to fling him, maybe that's what it is. Like, the reason he gets so much more air is probably because, well, the pulley system's being put into effect. Let me try this. Oh! The trick Mr. Saint performed for his big scene. Could it have something to do with all the items we found by the well? Taking another look at these items, could they not have been used for this trick of Mr. Saint's?
It sounds plausible enough. Hey, maybe I could add it to the simulation.
Good idea. Please, go and ask Mr. Saint for the details.
Roger that. I'll be right back. KOA! I'm back, and he told me exactly how he did it.
Excellent. Well, how does it work?
He said he used the pulley at the top of the well to suspend a heavy weight from a rope, and lowered that down into the well.
Okay.
The other end of the rope went through 2 more pulleys, and was tied around his body.
Oh. I see. So he used the downward pull of the weight to help him launch himself into the air. But how did he make sure the weight only dropped when he wanted it to?
He used a stake to stop it. That's how.
Oh! Miss Barry didn't seem to know anything about the trick or the contraption he built around it for it. In which case, I suppose it must have been Mr. Saint himself who pulled out the stake.
That's right, and to do that, he used a second length of rope.
Okay. But 30 pounds really isn't that much, unless he's like super like ultra mega skinny. That 30-pound weight's not going to really affect him.
He tied it to the stake, and then, when he gave it a sharp tug,
the stake was released, and the weight dropped down the well.
it's a great trick. I have to steal it. This one has to go in the Great Thief's repertoire.
It may not be quite that easy. These kinds of circus tricks can require years of practice to master. Simply stealing the idea won't be enough.
Alright, practice it is then.
Well, before you run away to do so, would you mind updating the simulation?
Alright, then we can see how it all worked for ourselves. Okay, I'm switching back to the recreation of the performance. And now to add in the data. Little Thief should be able to reproduce the trick now. Do, do, do.
Alrighty.
So this is how Mr. Saint performed his trick.
Yeah, but the 30-pound weight is still off to the side, which tells me it wasn't the 30-pound weight that did the trick.
Simeon's full of surprises, huh? I mean, dropping a weight down a well to help him fly off the stage like that, that's genius!
Indeed, but I imagine he would have needed quite a lot of weight. More than him, at the very least. It would have taken some serious pull to lift him into the air like that. Yeah, something heavier, like a body.
And probably a ton of practice.
Mr. Saint used the well to construct a contraption that would send him flying from the stage. It made clever use of 2 ropes.
That's one heavy weight. Kinda makes you think how much this must all be weighing on Simeon.
It does? I'm not sure I quite see it myself.
Too bad we don't have the real thing here. Otherwise, I'd hang it around your neck like a big old albatross. Then we'll see how you like it.
You'd face some stiff resistance if you tried, I can promise you that. This top, it's just like the one we saw in the workshop.
This tarp. It's just like the one we saw in the workshop.
Yes, but why is it here?
But why is it here? Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've gone kinda blank.
And I intend to stay blank until you stop stealing my thoughts! Oh, God, I love those two. A pulley and a rope. I suppose the two do tend to go together.
They sure do. Like a great thief and her treasure. Can't have one without the other.
Sorry, but the proper pairing in this case is a great thief and a set of handcuffs.
Party pooper.
Okay, so we kind of know how he pulled off his trick. In my opinion, though, not really possible with the weight in mind. It would have had to have been something even heavier, you know? It's just like, There has to be something else, you know? Something heavier than Saint himself would be needed for the trick to work. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to connect these two. I was right. We have to... yes, exactly. Thank you. We need to cover this.
Wait, doesn't this seem odd to you?
No.
You haven't noticed, Detective? There's something strange about the weight we found. How heavy it is, how there's only one, what it's made of. Well, it doesn't matter if it's like 30 pounds of feather or 30 pounds of sand. It's 30 pounds. So, legitimately, it's not possible. How heavy it is the correct answer here. The one weight on its own wouldn't be heavy enough. A single 30-pound weight couldn't have lifted Mr. Saint off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
In which case, could there perhaps be some weights missing?
Sounds like a job for my 7 secret weapon, sir.
Metal detector time. Shouldn't need to use the mirage. I suppose I should speak with him then. Metal detector time. Oh. Can I use it now? I don't believe there's any more to be found here. Okay. Wait a minute. Right, the metal detector is... My brain was like, oh, I'll use the metal detector. Where's the metal detector? Okay. So we need to see it. I mean, I'm still of the mind that maybe it's a body that was used to do the pulley, because that's the only way that could have possibly have lifted him up high enough for Isaiah to throw him far enough, I guess. More weight would have been needed to lift Saint into the air. Well, let's look around with the metal detector and see if there's like any more missing weights. Detective, I have need of one of your secret weapons.
Roger that.
The metal detector, if you would be so kind.
God, jeez, I'm never gonna get to use my fishing rod. So, before we get started, let me run you through how the metal detector works, sir. It's simple enough. It uses this sound and this gauge to tell you how close you are to something made of metal. The closer you get, the more strongly it'll react. And when it starts going wild like this, just give me the order to examine the spot where I'm standing. So what do we got here? Oh, the fence. Anyway, that's how it all works. You tell me where you want me to look, sir, and I'll get right on it.
Oh my god! I'm playing as Gumshoe! This is the greatest game ever!
It lets you know how close or far away I am from a metallic object through its beeps and fancy gauge. It's my own design. The closer I get, the wilder it goes. And when it starts going nuts, it's time to examine that spot. No need to get your hands dirty though, sir. You just stand there and tell me what to do.
This is neat. Detective, there will be time to chat later. We have an investigation to conduct.
Yes, sir.
Look at me, Amp. Look at me. I want to talk. Okay, listen. Let me have some fun. I'm playing as. Whoa. Whoa.
I found something. There's something here, sir.
I don't see anything metallic. What did the detector pick up?
Guess I must have just picked up some iron sand.
Iron sand? As in, sand you can pick up with a magnet?
That's the stuff. You can find it at the beach sometimes. And I got just the thing we need right here. Introducing secret weapon number 6 or 7.
Are you making this up as you go along?
A seemingly ordinary magnet that I found at the hardware store. Watch this. Let's bring it close to the ground and ta-da! It's picking out the iron. Woo! Come on, little guys, come to Papa.
It must be nice to be so easily entertained. Regardless, the investigation must continue.
All right, let's get back to it.
Hey, I want to have fun. I already like it. Hey, yo, what?
Sir, I'm picking up something over here. Let's take a little look-see. Huh? I found these little guys in the grass.
They're the same as the weight we found by the well. They must be from Mr. Saint's trick. Did someone hide these here on purpose?
I count 4 altogether, sir.
120 pounds. Add the additional 30, that's 150 pounds. How much did Bronco weigh?
They would be more than heavy enough to send him flying.
So somebody hid several of the same weights as the one by the well. But why? And why over here?
Yes. Nice work, me.
Good job, Gumshoe.
Ah! Alligator!
Oh, that thing nearly gave me a heart attack. Huh?
What's the matter, detective?
It's the metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator.
What?
What? How?
Don't tell me it ate one of the weights. You're sure it's not responding to the weights we just found?
No, sir. I'm sure this is something different. And I'm sure it's coming from the alligator.
Oh, well, there it goes. And she's gone.
We scared that big snapper good.
I don't think that's it, Kay.
Huh? Then what is it?
Allie hasn't been herself lately. That's the name. Allie, the warden's favorite pet. She wouldn't even look at the food warden Lagarde brought her yesterday. She was acting as if, I don't know, as if maybe she'd eaten something that didn't agree with her.
Maybe the metal detector was responding to whatever she ate, sir.
Oh no, what if she ate one of the weights?
I highly doubt that even an alligator could swallow a 30-pound lump of iron. So what did the metal detector actually pick up? And why would someone hide those weights? Perhaps I missed something when I looked at the equipment by the well. Okay, could you recreate the scene again?
Coming right up.
Oh, I'm finally allowed to deduce something. Okay, so let's think about this. Over here, there is only a single weight. So, let's go with my initial thought. This will go with my initial thought that I had originally. I wanted to deduce something about this rope. So let me see if I'm allowed to do this now. Is this rope any relation to the rope that was wrapped around Knight's body?
Eureka!
Damn it! Give me some specifics here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gotta say I don't get it either, sir.
Well, if you look here.
Come on, sir. You gotta give us more than that.
Yes, this contraption. If I'm not imagining things, it's missing something. Wait a minute. Didn't they say that there were 2 ropes that were needed? There's only 1 rope here. Oh, wait, wait, I might have been on the right track here. The second rope is the one that was wrapped around Knight's body.
Eureka!
What the? I don't understand. I thought I was right here. How am I? Oh my god, I'm stupid. A contraption that uses a well, a very heavy weight, 3 pulleys, and 2 lengths of rope. There was the thing I was needing. Oh my god.
Eureka! I was on the right track, but I kept using the wrong pieces of information to demonstrate my dumbass.
Why am I so goddamn dumb? Think about the 2 recreations. The one during the performance and the one we're looking at right now. There's a major difference between the 2. Namely, that one of the ropes is missing.
Oh, yeah!
Mr. Saint's trick wouldn't work with only the items we see before us.
So what happened?
Where did the missing rope go? I think one of the pieces of evidence that we've collected might have told us exactly that.
Really?
What shows us where the missing rope went? Oh, I'm dumb.
Take that!
This rope was found beside Knight's body.
Wait, you mean...
Yes, it must have been the other rope used in Mr. Saint's trick.
So you're saying...
Yes, that this rope did indeed have a weight attached to it. But it wasn't any of the iron weights we found. Those were hidden in the bushes and replaced with something else.
What was it, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, come on, I'm dying here.
Think about what the rope we found in the workshop was related to. Do that and you'll soon figure out the answer. The way to drop down the well in place of the iron weights was...
Take that!
Mr. Knight's body. It could have only been Knight's body that was dropped down the well.
What? Mr. Knight's body was the weight?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Somebody first swapped out the weights used for Mr. Saint's trick. Then, Mr. Saint used the contraption to make his exit from the stage. When he let the rope around his body loose, both the rope and Knight's body fell to the bottom of the well. That rope was never used to restrain Knight. It was used to suspend his body halfway down the well. From this, we can easily see why most of the weights were hidden.
So that no one would realize they'd been replaced with the body!
Precisely. We can then further deduce that they were hidden behind the killer. They were hidden by the killer, sorry.
Whoa there, gang. Wasn't poor old Bronco stabbed in the neck? Wouldn't there be blood everywhere, including down the well?
Oh, the killer thought of that, which is why they used this. What did the killer use to stop Knight's blood from going everywhere? The tarp.
Take that!
This tarp was found with the body. I think it's likely that Knight's corpse was wrapped in it.
Oh, another piece of the puzzle falls into place. It's all coming together now. Love it.
But all we're proving is that the body did go down the well. Which means we're helping to prove that Simeon was the killer.
No, not quite.
But what about what Judge Cavell said yesterday?
Ah? But if Mr. Saint truly is the killer, why would he need to go to such lengths to commit his crime?
That's... true?
Knight's body fell down the well when Mr. Saint used his contraption during the show. Therefore, it reveals nothing about where the real killer actually was or what they were doing at the time. It's only designed to throw suspicion onto those who were not at the show.
Yeah? I guess we did suspect Mr. Canis right away, huh?
That was the killer's goal, to make us think that the crime took place during the show. In other words, they used the whale contraption to construct an alibi. Miss Berry, when exactly did Mr. Saint put his contraption together?
It would have had to have been the day before the show. The night before, actually. Yes, we started getting ready for the show at around 9 p.m. And I think we finished at around midnight.
In which case, the killer must have switched the weights out for the body after that point. Got it. Did Canis know about this contraption? Even if he did, he wouldn't have been able to do much with it. And I highly doubt that he taught his dog to suspend bodies halfway down wells. Which means Canis isn't the killer! Yeah. Okay. So, we now know about that. We have this now. The body used as a weight. The body was left dangling inside the well the night before the incident. So... Oh! I figured it out. The body was hid inside the container with the disappearing apples. Hold on a minute. By the way, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to connect these two. Logically, you would think the elephant would be the one that ate all the apples, which is why they disappeared. But the apples in the basket were likely eaten by Isaiah.
Really? That's strange. I made sure to put the cart where her trunk couldn't reach them.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, yes. It was still full of apples the night before the show.
Then we must consider the possibility that the cart was moved to somewhere within Isaiah's reach. A large basket full of apples couldn't have been moved by the wind, which likely means somebody moved it for a reason. The basket was moved by someone the night before the show. So before the show had even started, the cart had been moved and its apples eaten. Indeed. Or is it possible that the basket of apples was actually, you know, hiding something? I'm just saying. Yes, that seems to be the most probable timeline. Let's update the recreation, Kay.
Will do. I'll add that into the simulation of the performance then. I'll just change back to that recreation first. Updating based on what Regina told us now. There, all done.
Little wonder it smelled of animals. It was being used for the elephant.
To hold Isaiah's apples, right? Yep, it was full of them the day before the show.
So they vanished overnight.
Ooh, did you figure something out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Quite possibly. This door appears to be locked. We already gone over this, Kay. You're not going to open up the door. We will ask for the key, but you're not going to break open the door. That's just kind of how it is. Anyway. Okay, so... that would mean... Yep, called it. The basket was moved the night before the circus performance, and we deduced that the weights were switched out for the body at around the same time.
Hard to chalk that up to coincidence, huh?
Then the next question we should be asking is, why was the cart moved? I think I can hazard a guess. The cart would have been blocking that door, which can only mean...
that somebody needs to open it. Now let's see what's... Oh! Great, it's locked.
Did you seriously forget about that? We went over this twice.
Let me ask a guard for help. Hey, Mr. Guard!
Hello, what the hell's going on around here? Yes, miss, what can I do for you? What the what's all this green stuff? Oh! Oh! That was fast! God, where's the key for this door? Oh, the warden keeps hold of that. I'll go ask her for... The warden keeps hold of that? Walden Lagarde is the only one with a key? Meaning if somebody did open the door, they would have had to get it from her somehow.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Can somebody explain to me what the hell that was all about? Look at all these breakers. They must control the electricity for the whole prison. The security footage! The time differences! 3 hours? Oh!
Oh my god!
Sorry. It's starting to...
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Look at all these breakers. They must control the electricity for the whole prison.
So we're thinking somebody got in here the night before the show, right? But why? What were they trying to do?
Well, I doubt they came here by mistake thinking it was a break room. They must have come to tamper with the switches.
Did they turn off the power or something? To something.
Come to think of it, wasn't there something that lost power? What might have lost power had a breaker been flipped? The security footage. Take this. There was a 3-hour gap in the security camera footage.
Oh yeah, there was! So somebody flipped the breaker it was connected to.
It seems very likely.
Do you think it was the killer?
It's true that shutting off the cameras would have made things easier for them.
It would!
Which means the killer would have to be someone who had access to the breakers. And it seems only one person has the key. It couldn't be, could it? Located in the power room just off the prison yard. They tampered with the night before the body was found.
Alright, little thief, your work here is done.